It's late. I'm gonna be brief. I want to show you guys something. I'm talking about goal setting. Goal setting. So if you already do goal setting, there might be some pointers that can help you out. If you don't, then I'm gonna show you what's up. So I got a lot of complicated stuff going on right now, and I got things I want to achieve and where I want to be in my life, and I keep running into roadblocks. And I do believe our society is set up to stick people in a fucking place that they don't want or deserve to be in. So I've seen an escalation in what I need to do to get to where I want to go, and when I have problems, I want to cut through them cleanly and get them fucking over with and out of my way. And I'm starting to have stress problems. So, the book came back out, so I think the activism has kind of been a contributor to the need for the book, because it's tying up a lot of my time. And time management does matter. Other than that, I'm having problems with college. I don't trust them. I want to know my legal rights. I'm trying to get another business running, kind of. Got a lot of proficiencies. I got all kinds of stuff I'm fucking working on. So this came out. This is the book. So this book was already in existence, but it is my impenetrable fortress. I'll start with the basics here. Goal setting. If you want to achieve things, I don't know how I'm gonna clear his state, but my friend had another person hanging out with us tonight, and we're talking about, I got all these things I want to do, but it's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. But if I don't figure out how I'm gonna do that, like, there's little steps to achieving things, and then something gets put off and put off and put off. Well, when are you gonna fucking do it? It's called Someday I'm Gonna Island, So goal setting is a must, and most professionals understand this and do this. So if you don't do goal setting, daily, do it daily. Alright, let's just look at what we got here. So this big ass fucking, this is like a 5-inch binder or something. Because the shit that I'm trying to achieve in a short period of time, I gotta go this route right now. And I might just stick with it. I gotta carry this thing around fucking everywhere I go now. But that's me, a couple notebooks might do for you. So I've got, this is my planner. And since I wear BDU pants, I can fit it in my pocket. And I have to have it because I don't like to forget things that people say that are important. So always have one of these in my back pocket. It reduces your stress to write things down. And then you also don't forget things. So if something important needs to be done or something, and it just pops in your head randomly, or you need to remember somebody's name, you can write it down on one of these little pocket notebooks, And that information is yours. It's not going anywhere. But the thing about it is when you free your mind of those things that are on your mind, then you can think about other things. Because when it's time to address your problems, it's time to address your problems. When it's not time to address your problems, it's not time to address your problems. And when you're thinking about your problems when you're not able to address them, and it's not time to address them, then you're stressing. And stress is detrimental to your health. Alright. So, here's a starting point. And then here's my schedule. And I've been doing goal setting. So my schedule book, sometimes that goal setting happens in here. It's something you're supposed to do daily. A lot of people recommend you do it before bed. But this should always be with me. And like, if you're gonna try to do college, man, you have to manage your time. Time management, you have to do it. But if you're gonna achieve anything, you need to fucking do time management. So what'll happen is I'll like, put my goals, a little checkbox. One of the things I suck at doing is like tracking my progress, and I start to feel like shit. But like, I got the majority of my things done on my list for Thursday. Not everything. You're not always gonna get everything done. You have to, choose those priority items. So I actually got ahead on my schedule tonight, which is unfortunate and annoying, but, it happened the way it happened, because I gotta manage my social life, so people are just gonna have to deal with notebooks and literature around. So what has happened now is I'm kind of like at this point, like I've done a lot of like, things, thinking of ways that I can deal with shit that's coming my way, and situation has gotten complicated looking at college and employment options after leaving my career for a variety of reasons. Leaving the career. So what I did was I went through my journals, and you do want to put your information in the right place, like, and that's part of why this has gotten so big, this fucking notebook. And I mean, you can handle your shit, however works for you, but you should be doing this to some extent. Goal setting, SMART goals, SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, and time bound. And you can actually find SMART goals on Google, because goal setting is important. So pretty much what happened was, like, I needed to audit, like, what's going on with this stuff that I plan to do, want to do. And I actually found a lot of things that were already in my notebook, because I kind of stopped for a while. And that's fine, but now it's definitely time to, so here's what I want to do and plan to do, right? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all shit that I want to do and plan to do, so I have to fucking do this. Because I will do these things. Now, things are gonna fade off your list, you know? The time for certain things is gonna go by. Like, they're gonna wind up not being important and not get done. And so you just have to dismiss those things. If they weren't important enough to get done, and they're just things that you want to do, not things that you have to do, just let it go. If it's not going to get done, it's not going to get done. So I went through and I had to audit everything and just get it all on one big list and kind of refresh on where we go from here. So now I got, and then I went through with a highlighter. So I have things that I don't want to do that I need to fucking do. And the sooner I do them, the faster everything's going to get through. I want money. See, there's a green one. And then we got a lot of yellow on this page of low priority shit. I'm going to have to outline things. So I'll just give you an example of what's in this notebook. I hate it when shit gets sloppy. So I did get kids' notebooks that I like. The rest of them are bland. But it does make me feel better when my paperwork looks good, because I hate looking at fucking words on paper all the time, man. So, stickers and stuff. That's why you see secretaries with a lot of shit on their desk. So I've got... Okay, wait, let's show you this one. This is when I'm in the planning phase, trying to figure shit out. That way I don't make a mess out of my fucking master notebook. So development and then deployment. And then I got one financial. So I'm studying finance right now, but I'm looking at how do I go to college and fix myself up to retire and not suffer through college and work a minimum wage job because college ties up your schedule, and be able to afford to eat healthy, put a roof over my head, and do whatever the fuck I need to do. So that's a lot. It's complicated. So I've got this now. Financial notebook. This binder will be with me at all times. General shit. That way all the financial stuff is in one place. So whatever's coming out of my brain. Blank page, room to write. Then, an issue I need to deal with, vehicle maintenance, just stuff that's gonna roll around, because I want to get my fucking vehicle maintenance on schedule. Like, the less that shit ties up the glucose in your brain. Like the more you have to think about shit that you gotta worry about, like, it just ties you up. And I love being carefree. So, like, if I could have my vehicle maintenance scheduled, like, if I could get my schedule on certain things, like, over a year in advance, then that would actually be beneficial to me. So, I swear to God, man, I had a log sheet. I'm finding I have an issue smashing things too close together when I'm multi-categorizing in one notebook. So this is all financial, but it's got multiple categories. So, because there's like planning, and then there's like, let me show you an example here. Because you're not going to achieve something if it's just an idea. You have to figure out how you're going to do it. So, like, I got, go back to college. Requires financial security, stable income. So, I need a financial security plan. So, work out employment problem, need contracting plan, get website up, investments, and management of expenses and budgeting. So you see how this is laying out, though. Cliff notes. And then what's gonna happen once I get further into these executions, I gotta get everything off of the master list transferred, and I'm gonna outline things by priority, because, like, for me to go to college, I gotta get my financial security figured out. So then that means college is the goal, but it requires these other goals to be achieved. So there are certain things that go in multiple notebooks and are all over the place. Like, they're just organized. I'm gonna type it up, I'm gonna categorize it, make it real fucking easy, man. Step-by-step process and everything. I don't fucking know, man. I'll fucking figure it out. Excuse my language, I am sleep deprived. Let's see here. Already got brand new notebooks trying to mess up on me. Dietary planning. That's a health related issue. I'm a sucker for fast food. Like, I don't like things that I have to do that are inconveniences. So, eating is one of those things. I hate doing it. It's something that I have to do. I like to eat good, but then what'll happen is it turns into a chore. I go to fast food too much. Like, I suck at cooking for myself, so I gotta figure out how, like, cook quickly and healthy and on a budget. So I want to eat as healthy and have as much variety of food in my diet and spend the least amount of time preparing it as cheap as possible. Because I'm looking at, I want to go back to college. I'm not going to suffer for the way that these systems are set up. So, dietary planning. And then, this has been driving me nuts. Like, if you notice, I have an album up for food, and somebody was asking why I have a fucking pantry online. It's because I'm trying to analyze how to properly stock a kitchen in order to have as much dietary variety. And what kind of, like, when I eat stuff I don't normally eat, it needs to go on record so that I can access it later and don't forget, because when it's time to eat, I'm like, what can I get? Oh, Taco Bell? Yeah. So, thank God I'm taking vitamins. So this has a log as well, because I need to keep track of what I'm doing to myself when I fuck up my diet and how often I'm doing it. And, like, the pizza today, that was bullshit. There's a story behind that, but, you know, not a good day. High fatty foods. And that's because of the social obesity problem. So anyways, that's beside the point. So, log, and there's going to be a financial log, and if this notebook is with me all the time, all I gotta do is sit there for, like, a couple seconds every day and just fucking write down what happened and get out of it. It's fucking over with, and it's not a daunting problem that's bothering me. And then this is, like, how I'm analyzing food right now. But I'm gonna start cost depending that, and then what I want, my ultimate goal with, like, financial matters, you know, shit that you need, like toilet paper to wipe your ass with, shampoo. I want to get that all on schedule. Like, I want a stock and burn list. So if you don't know what that is, that's like a list of what you're supposed to have in stock, and then when it's gone, you burn it. That's what it's called. It's called burning. So you mark it as needing resupplied. Because think about all the time, like, you go to the grocery store, and what you're fucking doing during that time is fucking wandering around in a warehouse listening to fucking shitty music on a horrible lighting looking at products. So if I can just go to the store and boom, knock that all out in one fucking run a month, that would be awesome. And I hate running out of fucking shampoo, man. So, like, if I got 3 things of shampoo, and all I gotta do is, like, run every so often. Alright, oh, that's another thing with the logging that's happening. I'm folding the pages over. So it's talking about categorizing. Folding the pages over so I can locate where the section is in the notebook itself, since these are multi-category within one category. Got a generalized logbook, so I guess like to keep track of my activities, make sure I'm staying on task and being productive. Got a couple more in here. One of them's for activism. Based on my needs, this binder has changed. So what happened last time, I think what created this binder was I was doing activism and I got involved with multiple nonprofits, a lot of organizational stuff, and then I wound up infiltrating a corporation trying to weasel my way into a management seat, which worked. And there was just so much going on that I could not fucking maintain my sanity. Like, I would leave the house, I was like spending the night out of town all the fucking time and shit, and I would leave the house and I would not have things that I need, and I couldn't function. Like, the less I have to think, the better, man. So another one of these things, it's like, this is part of what's outdated. I might replace this. So what I did for the covers, just standard fucking binder, you can get them at the thrift store for cheap. I laminate things with boxing tape. So I took cards. So my vehicle needs to be stocked with certain things, and when I clean, I strip things down. I remove everything, and I fucking just restock it. But sometimes I'll forget shit, and then when I forget shit, I'm pissed, because, like, I'll be at a job, and I need a fucking tool, and I'm pissed because I don't have it. Like, it ruins my day. So, I have what needs to be in my vehicle, tools and stuff, you know. Backpacks. Like, if I'm spending the night out, what do I need? Shower bag. Laptop, like travel, and that is actually another thing that I've heard in talks. So I go through here, get everything analyzed, figured out what do I need to do, and then it needs to get in my schedule book. I need to fucking do the things in this fucking schedule book, or else they're not gonna fucking get done, man. So that's just going on. That's goal setting. It should be done daily. Before you go to bed, probably, because then you wake up. Another thing, people who wake up early get more done than people, because, like, when you go to work, you, utilize your energy, and people who do physical labor are actually kind of stupid at the end of the day, and that's because there's, like, you know, less blood flow to the brain, because all that stuff that went to the body, so it's actually, like, harder to study and do, like, mental tasks at night. But I mean, with something like this, you gotta write down what you're gonna fucking do, you know? But, yeah, getting up early will help you get shit done. And it's hard for me to go to bed right after I get off work, and that's why I need a stable schedule, and I need to find an appropriate place to work. Because I'm doing a career transition, and that's not easy. But, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to make an example of goal setting and talk about how important it is and show you what it looks like, and make sure that everybody knows that I am going somewhere. I do not have any intention of staying caught in the trap, because there is one. And I can see it clear as day. And if people want to stay behind, I'm moving on. And this is how I'm going to do it. And it's going to fucking work. So, Good night. Have a good weekend. And just know, like, this is serious to me.